Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, and it always perseveres. Love never fails. Good morning, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. So, because there's something you're working on right now that you're gonna be successful. Whatever project you're working on right now at work, home, anything that you're doing right now, there's something you're working on right now that somebody was really trying very hard to create problems, to slow you down, to create an obstacle, because this person wanted to uh, make an offer to you, and they feel like whatever you're working on is connected to your ability to be independent and free. And they don't want to follow the proper channels and do the correct work to try to get into a position where they qualify to be with you, okay, where you'll accept them. They want you to accept them in bum behavior, okay? So whoever this person is, they know that whatever you're currently putting and channeling your energy into, it's going to be successful. And even doing magic and anything else that they're doing is not going to be able to stop it. Okay. This person lacks discipline and structure. And much like the reading that I did right before this one, they wanted to make you an offer. They wanted to come back toward you because they messed up after the first opportunity they had with you. Just because, they thought that they could get away with whatever they did to sabotage your connection. They didn't think you would walk away forever, but you did. And now, because all of their spell work, magic, love spells, come to me spells, sabotaging, hacking, stalking, nothing has worked. So, because this person lacks structure and discipline, now they're in the energy of wanting to go back to their karmic and reconnect with their karmic and get back in a relationship. It's like no one is getting on the journey they need to. People are over, healed people are over fake realizations and fake therapy sessions and fake people that are going through fake transformations, fake masks being worn, professional language being used that they got from a therapist to explain what they did so they sound like they're doing the work. No, people are more sensitive now. People are more sensitive, men and women, to the divine feminine energy, and they're able to intuitively now tap in to people's energy, and people are not easily fooled. So, somebody that wanted to appear by isolating themselves for a little while, as though they went through a transformation that could not fool you, is now running back to someone that they isolated themselves from, or they're in the energy of wanting to run back to them and connect to them because they can't be alone and they don't want to do their work. They were just going to wear a mask with you long enough to see if they could fool you and get back into your energy and good graces without having to do their homework, without having to do the homework. So you're going to be successful, and they know that at whatever you're putting your energy into right now. Something's about to change for you. So I don't know if you're changing jobs, if you're relocating, or if you're starting a business. It's something different or new that you're doing right now. And it is going to be successful, and it is going to go through, and it's going to change something for you. And it's going to make you completely inaccessible for this person to harass anymore. Because for this person to harass you anymore, or to even watch or stalk you or whatever you're doing. It's going to stop this person from being able to monitor you any longer, hoping that you'll take them back, accept them back into your energy in the same state that they were in when they first sabotaged your connection. Somebody couldn't make up their mind. Somebody could not make up their mind that was straddling the fence between a battle of good and evil, dark and light. Okay. Now there's an older person here, could be a woman or a man, that's also not thinking right about something right now. Uh, it has something to do with a child in court, because somebody walked away from somebody with a baby or a child. Maybe this is a child under the age of 12. I don't know. I'm getting a younger child under the age of 12, maybe under the age of 5. I don't know. But somebody's not thinking right about something with some kind of situation. It could be involving legal court, a decision being made, because somebody could be walking away from somebody that does not want to be with them, and they might have a child with this person. Uh, okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on with this. Uh, what is the energy crowning this read? Please, Divine Spirit. Hey, Jessica B. Hi. Grand Rising. Okay. Child, ain't nobody taking nobody back in 2025. This is the year of the great reveal. Nothing is being hidden anymore. Nothing. People are more intuitive now. Oh, somebody's walking away from somebody. Somebody has already pulled their energy out of something, because somebody has balanced something in their life. Someone might have Sagittarius in their chart, or somebody could have water placement in their chart. Okay, somebody's already their energy. They're not holding on to somebody. What's the obstacle right now? Yeah, ain't nobody holding on to nothing and no one. We see through illusions in 2025. This age of Aquarius, everybody has access to information, energy. People are more sensitive. People can't wear masks. People understand narcissism. People are not playing games. Nobody can fake a transformation. People are real, and everybody is getting karma in 2025 for things that they did years ago. Look at the news. You see all kind of cold cases coming up right now. Let's go. Nobody from the past. You're darn right. All right. Oh, okay. That was supposed to come. So somebody didn't get away with something. What is the obstacle? Oh, okay. Somebody couldn't pull something off with that 7 of swords in the past, or with someone that they know or are connected to. This is someone already knows. They wanted someone to take action with them. Okay. So this is somebody that is not thinking right about something because somebody doesn't want to sleep with them. I feel like someone doesn't want to sleep with someone anymore. And they used to work with this person. What happened in the recent past? They couldn't balance the situation. What happened in the recent past? The Hierophant. Somebody might have a situation concerning a court case or something in the recent past. They might have kicked somebody out of their energy. Somebody kicked somebody out of their energy and isolated themselves from someone. Okay. And what happened? Tell me more about the situation with this Hierophant. Because somebody took somebody through a whole lot. But it didn't destroy them completely, but they went through a whole lot with this person. Tell me about that 9 of Wands in the past. What happened? What did this person take them through? Somebody was trying to avoid a disaster when a relationship came to an end. This could be a marriage or a relationship, or someone in a family, take it as it resonates, or a community. Somebody wanted to separate from somebody, either to avoid a disaster, or they're trying to avoid a disaster by separating from somebody. Why? What's the Tower in reverse? What's this disaster have to do with? Okay. Somebody feels defeated. They feel defeated about either someone that was being stalked or watched. What's the 7 of Pentacles? What's the 7 of Pentacles? Someone felt powerless because somebody was starting to change their position about where they stood like in with the position that they took uh, in a situation. Someone felt powerless because someone didn't feel the same way about something anymore. They were no longer okay with something, and something came to a standstill, and somebody couldn't defend their actions. What is the seven of wands in the reverse? Someone that was in some very narcissistic, malicious, cold, scheming, plotting, demonic energy. So what I'm getting is somebody. Okay, I should be unfrozen now. Okay. All right, I'm back. So, what I'm getting here is somebody is very intelligent, very smart, but they keep to themselves, and they do their own thing. And they kind of are. This is a mysterious energy. The hermit is someone that can be mysterious. They might do a lot of things alone. They might like to research a lot of things, or just have independent projects that they work on and keep to themselves. But the appeal of the hermit to a lot of people is the mystery about them, and sometimes that can give off an energy that make people obsessed about knowing about what you're up to, what you're into, what you know, what you do, what do you look like under that gray thing. So somebody that has an element of mystery to them, that seemingly minds their own business and does their own thing. Uh, Somebody wanted was in desperate energy, and might have made some kind of offer or accepted an offer to do something to someone that was minding their business, out of insecurity, out of their insecurities. They were curious about you, and because of that, because this person was doing the most, somebody moved to calmer waters about them. Tell me more about the, and this could be a hierophant, this could be a spiritual or religious person or leader, or this could be someone that has a government job or something like that. Okay. And tell me more. They reversed an ending, or they wanted to reverse an ending with this person, but this person kicked them out of their energy. The Five of Pentacles. So now it could be something going on in court about a child, because somebody was so insecure about a hermit energy. Now, tell me more about this hermit energy. Why is this other individual obsessed with this hermit? Were they interfering with this person's religion? Not religion. Maybe it has to do with their religion. Were they interfering with their relationship? Why are these people obsessed with this person, this hermit energy? Because somebody was giving to and receiving from someone that was trying to plan something. And what did this plan consist of? Trying to control something or someone. The Chariot can be Cancer energy, but it also talks about controlling something. When you ride in a chariot with a horse, you have to steer the horse in the direction you want it to go. You have control. So sometimes that can be talking about forward movement or controlling something. So somebody knew something that was mysterious and maybe great about a hermit energy, and they wanted control over them. And someone was conferencing with somebody about a plan to get control of somebody, a whole. This is not a child. This is a whole grown adult. Why would some grown-ups want control over an adult? Why did they want control over this hermit energy? Why did they want control over this hermit energy? The Three of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could have gotten fired from their job. Okay. Somebody might have gotten fired from their job, or someone didn't want to work with them anymore. And they were really, it brought sadness and depression in their life. Maybe it affected their money. Maybe it affected their friendships, popularity. It could have affected their self-esteem. So somebody might have either lost their job or someone didn't want to work with them anymore because this person couldn't help them to control you. So someone wanted control over you. Somebody could be a Taurus too. Somebody might be a Taurus energy that was working with the Pisces to get control over a Hermit energy. And because they couldn't do it, someone doesn't want to work with them anymore. The Three of Pentacles. So these people in the past were all working together with an Aquarius, a Taurus, and a Pisces to get control over someone that's a Hermit. So I feel like whoever this Hermit energy is, they might have some kind of gift, skill, ability. They could be a teacher. They might have something going on. Maybe they're working on a project, a business, or whatever. They've got clearly have something that these people want, why they wanted to get control. And I feel like it had something to do with doing magic or spell work over this person to gain control. And I feel like this is someone that might have had a reputation for getting results. But because they couldn't get control over you, they feel like it has ruined their reputation for whatever they're known for doing. And it might have ruined their future business. And now they're having trouble finding work or finding good work because this Taurus, Aquarius, and anyone else involved doesn't want to work with them anymore because they can't use magic to get control over a Hermit energy. Tell me more about the situation. So they were going to drain your energy. Okay, of course, makes perfect sense. Yep, that was it. And this person is a researcher too, but they are a gossip, possibly. There's someone that tries to find dirt on people. This is someone that tries their best to find and dig up dirt through their connections on people to defame their character, to try to make them look bad, to blackmail them with, to find a way to help control them. The Hermit reverse might be that Pisces energy that I'm picking up on, this younger Pisces energy. They might have access to people that have resources and tools to look up people's information and find dirt on them, medical records, court records, arrest records, find out, contact people they've dated, you've been in relationships with, jobs, coworkers, if there are anything on the dark web, they go through the internet. That this is who this person is. They want information on you so that they can drain your energy. And they are the wounded warrior right now, whoever this person is. They're weary. And tell me more about what's going on with the person walking away from them. Tell me more about the situation with this King of Swords energy. Someone made a decision. All right, so someone has made a judgment and a decision already about her. I feel like this is a woman. Someone wants to make an offer to an empress. Ay, dos míos. So somebody could be in some very abundant, fruitful energy. I feel like it's this Hermit energy. And somebody wants to make this person an offer with the Two of Cups here. That's why. Oh, wow. So this is the reason they were all watching you and wanted this person to gain control over you, because they did not want you to receive an offer from someone, but someone's already made a decision about you. Who's this person that made a decision about making you an offer? Who is this person that made a decision about making you an offer? Someone, the Fool reverse, that someone doesn't want to take a risk with. Clarify the Fool reverse. Someone that's childish. Oh God. So there's someone else here that wants to make you an offer that you don't want, clearly, because you're an Empress, and they're heartbroken too. Oh God. That's why you're in Hermit mode, of course, because you've got a woman here that was supposed to get control over you by draining your energy and researching dirt on you to ruin your reputation. And then there is someone else, a masculine, I feel like, that wanted to make you an offer, but they can't make an offer to you. I feel like this is the person that wanted control over you with this woman, but because they couldn't, they're heartbroken because they can't So they want to make you an offer, but they can't because you won't take a risk with this person. And something has ended completely. I have Scorpio energy here. I have Libra energy here. I have Taurus. I have Aquarius. It was in the deck. And I have Sagittarius and Virgo energy here. Okay. The reason is everything is coming to an end for these people. So this is why it's I'm well, this is what I'm slated to talk about. You affect all these people's lives. And that's why God has you as a hermit energy in the upright, because you're Michael Jackson. What else can I say? You're and I don't think you sing or dance or anything, but I'm just saying you're like the Michael Jackson of a group or something. You understand? If you can imagine um uh a whole group, and I only use him because of the energy to explain what I'm trying to explain. Okay, not to pick on their family or anything, but I'm making a point here. All of them were stars, absolutely. But Michael Jackson shined the brightest. Okay, and imagine um him getting worldwide attention. You don't have to imagine, it happened. And the whole family is constantly having meetings and coming together because everything that he does affects them. Okay, every single move he makes, everything comes out his mouth. And that wasn't the case, but I'm using this as an example, is going to affect them. Let's just assume. And now I know all of them held their own because they're a very talented family, and they are amazing. The band, Randy, all of them were amazing. Okay, completely amazing. But I'm just putting it this way to make my point. Okay. Someone said, Quanyan, you sound like you scared of getting your ass whooped by a Jackson. Somebody said, Quanyan, you sound like you backtracking because you scared that one of them Jacksons is gonna whoop your ass. No, I'm not. I'm not worried. I will moonwalk. I'm sure. Okay, let's keep it moving. No jokes right now. So every single thing that he does, if you can imagine, imagine if nobody else in the family had talent and everyone was relying on him solely, and his amazing talent and energy and notoriety to and they all had to live off of him. That wasn't the case, but imagine if that was actually the case. You understand? Um, of course, everybody's going to watch and pay attention to everything he does and says at all times. Business decisions about what he's doing with his money, the decisions what he's going to make about whether he's going to go on tour, do another show, retire, because everything is going to affect that whole family. Like anybody that has one star in their family that shines really, really, really bright, and the rest of the family's like, well, hell, we all shouldn't have to work these simple jobs. If you're a billionaire, it makes sense for you to support the whole family. So we have to make sure that we take care of you and that we monitor all your decisions, because all of us, you are the lifeblood of our survival, because otherwise all of us have to work minimum wage jobs and check in and punch clock, and you make more than enough money to provide for all of us. So it's some kind of energy where these are not people you're connected to or related to, but they have honed in on you in some kind of a way because you have abundant energy that you're probably just using to manifest for yourself. Okay. And what's going on here is uh, someone got together with others to try to get control of you so that all these different leeches, these blood sucking leeches, could come in, so that these blood sucking leeches could come in and find ways to come up off of your energy. Okay. But sadly enough, not sadly, really, they were not able to bind and restrict you and control you so that they could use your energy. And because they were unable to do that, one of them wants to come and make you an offer, but they're very childish. And the woman is really upset about that because the man doesn't want to talk to her or deal with her anymore. And there may be a child involved here and maybe a court situation, and someone is not taking something very well. This could be someone that might be a little older, maybe 40. This is someone at least 40 years old or older, maybe. They can't move to calmer waters. This person might have a slight mental illness too, and they can't move to calmer waters because somebody has completely shut them out of their energy. Okay, they've completely shut them out their energy. Tell me more about this court situation. I just want to make sure that I'm not frozen. Okay, just wanted to make sure I'm not frozen. Tell me more about this court situation. Talk to me more about the child and a court situation. Clarify court. Clarify what this court is. Clarify this court situation. Okay. So something with someone's complete wish fulfillment. This is a Pisces. This is a Pisces. Someone was someone's complete wish fulfillment. Okay. But this is an extremely childish Pisces. Okay. In some very cold, malicious energy. Okay. And what's going on with a child and a court situation? What's the obstacle with this court situation? Their complete wish fulfillment was for this man to be with them. Is this their child? Is this their child? A page of pentacle? And this is an emperor. So I don't know if this child, I don't know the age of this child. This child could be a young adult. I don't know. But I have a page of pentacles here. So maybe this emperor energy might have a baby or a child. They might share a child with each other. Okay. And what's the obstacle? What is the obstacle right now with this court situation? Are they doing something to be petty? Somebody might be waiting for something or have an expectation. They're expecting something to end for them. They're expecting a complete ending of something. So this is the mother here. I feel like she has very strong Pisces in her chart. It might even be a Pisces sun. But her obstacle is the expectation of something she was waiting to receive, or something it was expected that she could get someone the results they wanted. So maybe this emperor energy, this might be an older man, was had an expectation out of her to be able to use her magic to control you. But the problem is she wasn't able to control you. So something came to a complete end with the death card. Someone could have Scorpio and Pisces placements. Clarify that death card. He ended things with her completely. Are they getting divorced, or is this the child? The three, he doesn't want to work with her anymore. Yeah, he does not want to work with her anymore. And she might be in some very competitive, jealous energy right now because he doesn't want to work with her, because she's in a mental imprisonment that she won't be able to recover, possibly even financially. So, what is she doing? Tell me more about what is she doing right now? Uh, Someone got unstuck. Someone is not stuck anymore, or someone's no longer in a mental imprisonment about controlling somebody that's single. The Nine of Pentacle. So whoever you are, you might be this hermit energy. Okay. You are single, self-sufficient, and independent. And these people cannot get control over you. So they can't control whatever you're working on right now or your movements. They cannot control your movements. And right now, the fates are at play. You might have good karma coming toward you right now. You may have good karma, and these people can't defend their actions. There's nothing that they can defend that will help them get control over you in any way. The devil in reverse. And somebody's relationship with someone's over because it wasn't a relationship based off of love. It was based off of a relationship. Oh, my woman got skills. My woman knows how to do magic, and she can help me to do magic by finding me somebody that got the type of energy that I need to do my work with and manifest abundance. So what I'm getting is somebody that might have either married someone or they have a relationship with someone. They might have a child with them. But they were only in a relationship with this person because of an ability that they have to help them get what they need, which is possibly divine feminine energy to manifest things with. But they tried to manifest using your energy by draining you, using this woman who may have had a success rate in the past with others, but she can't drain your energy. And because she cannot drain your energy, uh, he doesn't want to work with her anymore. And she doesn't know how to handle it. She's losing her mind. It's an element of mental illness with this woman here, this Pisces. There is an element of mental illness here. Seriously. Okay. Somebody could have a Gemini placement in their chart. They could have a Cancer placement, fire placement, heavy Pisces here, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and Aquarius. Capricorn's here too. Okay. So whoever this energy is, um, things came to their relationship ended with this person and they can't handle it. And you're moving forward. You're free. You're not bound and they can't drain you. So let me go ahead and pull these cards and see what other kind of messages I have for you. So I don't know, this woman might be attacking you right now. She may have been stalking you. She might have been actually stalking you. I'm hearing for somebody, you and this woman might have very similar placements in your astrological chart. And this is the reason why they thought that she would have success in being able to bind you spiritually. I'm hearing that you and this woman might have very, very similar astrological placements in your chart. Not exactly the same, but very similar placements in your chart. Why they thought she would be a good match for draining your energy, because they thought that y'all had similarities because of your astrological placements. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what the messages are. Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? They want me to pull a chakra card. Sacral chakra. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull a chakra card for the sacral chakra. See what comes out here. What is the chakra cards you want? Ooh, y'all saw that backflip? Somebody have an entity attachment feeding in their throat chakra. So somebody could be having a problem with their throat right now. Maybe it's coming all out like they have a cold. Maybe they feel like they're under the weather, like they have a cold. But what I'm hearing is this is someone that was doing spell work on your throat, on your voice, because they didn't want you to speak. Okay. So this might be someone that's been doing a lot of spell work on your throat or your voice, because maybe when you speak, you sound prolific. They don't want you to be able to sing because that might make you happy. Somebody was doing a lot of work on you. Okay. Solar plexus. This person might be having an issue right now with their large intestines. Okay. So someone might be, due to a blockage in the solar plexus, right now, somebody could be having some kind of problem with their large intestines. Okay. You can't be doing spell work on people now. Someone's root chakra is unbalanced, and they have a spiritual inability to trust, possibly to trust in themselves, confidence in themselves, or even others. Their sacral chakra is blocked and they feel detached. So they have a blocked sacral chakra and they feel detached. And then their throat chakra is overactive. This is someone that's very insecure, and their heart chakra is underactive. They might have immune issues. Okay. Third eye, lack of inspiration and creativity, a lack of ideas. This is somebody that's having a hard time being creative. This is someone that has a hard time. They're having creative blockages right now. They can't think of any new, fresh ideas. And this creative blockage is because of the blockages in the root chakra and sacral chakra and the crown chakra, rigid thoughts. They have very rigid thoughts because they are not focused on their healing. All their energy is not being poured into themselves. in healing their spiritual inability to have trust in their own ability. I feel like this is someone that does have abilities, but they don't have trust in themselves, and it has to do with their confidence. And it's not helping that they're pouring their energy into trying to stop and hold and block another person. That's not helping them. That's actually creating their creative blockages because they're focused on someone else instead of themselves. So their third eye is underactive, and they have a lack of inspiration and creativity, a lack of ideas. They have difficulty visualizing. Third eye, okay, they're unable to visualize using their imagination and see what they want to manifest. Okay, solar plexus again. So right now they're having some kind of discomfort in their large intestines that could have something to do with food allergies, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, ulcers. It could be their pancreas, or it could be liver disease. It could be one or more of any of these areas. Root chakra, emotional, fearful. So this person is emotionally fearful. Okay, they're fearful, and they feel detached. Somebody really needs to focus on themselves. They need to focus on themselves, or else it is going to manifest in the form of health issues in the physical body. We've talked about that before. Where does dis-ease come from? Where does sickness come from? Sickness, along with money, along with joy, along with everything you can conceive of in your life on this earth, it manifest from the spiritual into the physical. That means we manifest from our subconscious mind. Everything, money, love, abundance, lack, everything comes from a way that you're thinking. Thinking is not on the physical realm, thinking is on the spiritual realm. Okay. And everything as above, so below. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? That means that anything that you manifest with your mind in your because we manifest from the subconscious mind, from the mental plane, it's going to create the energy that's going to start pouring into your physical existence. Okay? The creation starts with how you're thinking, including disease and sickness. So if you're thinking in a negative way, and you're blocked because you're unhealed, you're low vibrational, you're projecting, and you have low vibrational thoughts, then it's going to create a energy pattern on the mental plane that's distorted. Now, that Japanese doctor, I think Dr. Naruto, I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but some of you know who I'm talking about, that wrote that book about water. Uh, what was it? He did research on water and the effects that certain rhythm has, and the frequency of certain words and vibrations has on liquid, on the body, on water. Um, and he used snowflakes as an example, whereby um, you are 70% water, okay? And then 30% mass, just like the planet. The planet is 70% water and maybe 30% land mass, okay? So we are primarily water beings, just like this is a water planet, okay? And in order for things to take a certain pattern, whether it's in water or a snowflake, it depends on um, rhythm. And rhythm is created by vibration. And certain words and certain energy creates certain vibrations that will create either a distorted pattern or a very beautiful pattern, because everything is in rhythm. And he did an experiment with water whereby he put the word love on a glass of water and a lot of words that are synonyms for the word love. And he took another glass of water, and he put hate and a lot of synonyms for the word hate on that glass. And he talked to the class. He talked to the water for about a week, and he spoke to it. He spoke to the water for about a week. The glass with the water that said love, and projected a lot of positive energy, and projected negative energy toward, the other water. And what ended up happening was he studied like the pattern of the molecules formed in the water, and put it under a microscope, and he could see a perfectly uniformed pattern that was very neat, like almost like a snowflake. Okay, that's whole and not distorted, and it created a beautiful pattern in the one that said love, because it's a higher vibration. And the other one had a distorted pattern. And there were other experiments done where someone played a certain type of music in their car when it was snowing, and it created beautiful snowflake patterns on the car window shield. And they did an experiment where they played some negative music with negative words, and it created a very distorted pattern. The snowflakes were distorted, and they were not beautifully shaped in any particular pattern. The whole point I'm making is disease and sickness. It goes from the mental plane based on the pattern, based on the vibration of the thoughts that you have. If you have thoughts that resonate with love, then you're going to have the right rhythm and the right pattern of your energy. And that energy is going to flow clear and unimpeded into your energy centers and chakras that align with the school of thought that you're in at that particular time. And it's going to keep that particular chakra that is in alignment with whatever major organs it is connected to. It's going to keep them healthy and balanced. Okay. But when you have negative thoughts that are associated with and connected to fear, it creates a distorted energy on the mental plane. And that distorted type of energy can create energetic clusters and clumps that stream into the major chakra along the base of your spine. And it creates, that's aligned with the school of thought that you're in, and whatever physical organs that are connected to that particular energy center are connected to that distorted energy that was formed by your distorted thought is going to form a distorted cellular clump or pattern in that organ, and it's going to cause a sickness or a disease. This can cause cancer. This can cause all types of sicknesses to develop. It starts with the energy being distorted, and then it causes your cells to form a distorted pattern, which creates sickness in your body. You understand? So, whoever this person is, they're having issues with their large intestines because of how they think, because they have low vibrational, low frequency thoughts, and they don't feel emotionally safe, and they have spiritual doubt, and they lack creativity, and they need to focus 100% of their energy on healing themselves and not what another person is doing or how they can steal another person's energy to feel better. There's the throat chakra. They're very insecure. This is someone that's very insecure, as you saw in the other card that talked about the throat chakra. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the messages are. What are the messages? Oh, was this about a child? They had a schmortion. Someone might have terminated a pregnancy. Okay, this fell by court. Divine intervention. God. Oh my God. Woo! This is not me, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. This is not me. Because this person was a part of some kind of online scammer stealing money. Child, y'all see these messages. And sometimes they may seem insensitive Okay. And they might not be politically correct to do or say, but if it's the truth, it has to be said and it will trigger or enlighten you. But you're going to grow either way, whether you triggered or enlightened, you're going to grow. So they're saying something about someone terminating a pregnancy was divine intervention from God. So maybe that was divine intervention for a masculine. Excuse me one moment. I have to uh thanks. Okay. Y'all know I told you all I would be trying to take care of something really important. Um so I just have to disrupt for 1 second. Please excuse me. But I'm human and sometimes things have to be taken care of that are very important. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, great. All done. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So it looks like somebody might have terminated a pregnancy, okay? Or they're about to, or maybe they did in the past. This could be past, present, or future energy. And they're saying this is divine intervention, God, because someone's an online scammer that was stealing money. Okay, what are the messages? Oh, that's why they said the large intestines. Okay, understood. So that's why this person is having issues with their large intestines right now, in that area of their body, because they may have terminated a pregnancy. Okay, understood. Do not disturb. They're presently going through a transformation and a rebirth. Uh-oh. This might be an eyelash bandit type energy that might be very cold and malicious. This person had already made a decision about you. This is somebody that already felt some kind of way about you. They might have received a new car. So they had received a new car to do something to you. This was pre planned. They signed a bad contract to do something to you. Mm-mm. Here we go. So that was it. So this is somebody that was already cold toward you and felt some way toward you. I don't think you know this person personally. I don't think you've ever met them. You might know of them. Whoever this person is, you may know of them, but I don't feel like you personally know them. Okay. So the reason they did this to you is because they wanted to be in a relationship with whoever this emperor energy is. Okay. That needed your energy to manifest with. And they were told that, you know, this person had the ability to do magic to harness your energy for them, and they'd be able to get it done. So, whoever this person is, they signed a contract with this man and they received a new car or almost new car. Okay. And they already felt negative about you. They never liked you from day one. Okay. Whoever this is, maybe it's someone that does something similar to whatever you do for work. Okay. But because their magic wasn't strong enough to drain your energy or to stop you from being successful at whatever it is that you do, this man kicked them out of their energy and cut them off. And this, maybe you have an online platform because I have online scammer stealing money. So because this man cut her off, she got rid of the pregnancy, and she's having issues with her large intestine area right now. Okay. And this was divine intervention by God. And this person now is going to have to go through some kind of rebirth and transformation. Child, she might be trying to heal right now. Ooh, child. Mm-mm. I have Sagittarius energy here, and I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Clarify the moon. Something got balanced. Clarify the moon. She wanted to keep something hidden. What is a Hierophant? That's Taurus energy. What's a Hierophant? She wanted to keep something in court, something hidden, so that she could get something out of someone in court. Oh, okay. You can't get child support. You can't get child support before a baby's born. Well, only the person who this reading resonates with is going to know what this is. But the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Oh, she thought she was going to be able to balance her situation with the baby. And she wanted to keep something hidden. What did she want to do in court? What was she trying to do in court? She was expecting something. Oh, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So 111 in my lights right now. Intuition. So she was gonna balance the situation with this man with a baby. Maybe after. So I feel like after she was unable to affect you and your progress and steal your energy, she felt like, well, if I have a baby by him, I can at least balance my situation with some child support, with the Six of Pentacles or something like that. But she ended up terminating the pregnancy, or the pregnancy ended in some kind of way. Um, how? What happened? Clarify. They had termination of the pregnancy. Clarify that energy, because I'm wondering, did she think she was going to get child support or and bind herself to him? But the problem was he blocked her. He kicked her out of his energy. Maybe he disappeared, isolated himself from her. He abandoned her. He just straight cold abandoned her. Okay. Clarify. They had a shmashmortion. Clarify. They terminated a pregnancy because the cycle is over. The World card. She learned her lesson of doing things out of desperation to win at all costs. And why did she have a shmortion? She couldn't take him for child support because the Emperor reversed. Because what did he do beside kick her out of her energy? Why? Because the Ten of Pentacles reversed, because he didn't get the money, or he wasn't going to have a Ten of Pentacles. And he celebrates with a whole bunch of other women too. The Three of Cups. It was too much of a hassle. Maybe he's got other women. I feel like he might have other women with babies or pregnant or something. The Devil reverse. Yeah, too much work to try to get something out of him. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. The Three of Cups. He's got other women. Maybe he got babies with, and maybe it's not enough money to go around or something. The Knight of Wands. This is a night energy. This is a night energy that might get a lot of. They might be getting a new start with someone younger. So this might be somebody that procreates recklessly. What I'm getting with that night energy, and then there's a Page of Wands. That's a really young thing. So what I'm getting is, this is somebody that might procreate recklessly with a lot of women that they celebrate and party with. And I feel like this person might have felt like it would be too much trouble for them to find a way to get money from this person. You know what I mean? Like, they got about 3 or 4 other women pregnant, and they don't even have that much money as is. I'd be trying to fight in court with other people, such and such. They figured it was too much trouble. So they just terminated the pregnancy, learned the lesson about wanting to win at all costs and being competitive. Whew. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Why is it intervention, divine intervention, and God? Because somebody was very childish. So this was for this person's greater good. because somebody is extremely childish. This could be a Cancer. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I don't know. Maybe it was a Cancer energy, this Emperor energy. They're extremely childish, and they're closed and shut down completely emotionally. So it could be a thing where it was a blessing in disguise and part of their lesson. So whoever this person is, this was part of their lesson. Their lesson is the blessing. Even though I'm sure it doesn't feel good for this person, it's still a blessing to learn the lesson and not be stuck with a child by a man that procreates recklessly. You understand? And it would be hard to track down. And then, even still, it might be getting child support, might be like getting blood from a turnip, and then they're closed emotionally. Yeah, this was divine intervention. This is not what their ancestors, whoever this person is, this is not what their ancestors want for this person. Okay. Somebody could be a younger fire sign. Something uh, might not be hidden anymore about something or someone. Someone can't hide something anymore. Something's not going in their favor, and they're very unhappy. This person might have emotionally manipulated and gaslit them to cause them some kind of imbalance, and now they're reflecting and thinking about it. So this could be someone that also might have fire in their chart. This might be someone really young, or maybe they have a young mind. It could be an older person with a young mind, but whoever this person is, now they are in deep reflection, and they're really thinking about how it's a blessing in disguise, and it was actually a lesson that they didn't have a baby by this person. And now they might be about to go through a dark night of the soul, or they're presently going through a rebirth and transformation. All their spell work has backfired against you. And tell me about online scamming and stealing money. Clarify online scamming and stealing money. Clarify this online scamming and stealing money. Yeah, it was a bad investment. This was a bad idea to invest in a career of making money by stealing by scamming online. Okay, and it's too much of a burden. I guess the people that they were networking with, that they were connected to, that were in this energy, they're walking away from this. They don't want to be a part of it anymore. Okay. All right. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Final message, please and thank you. Final message, please and thank you. So somebody learned a lesson. Good. Final message, please and thank you. Final message, please and thank you. Final message for the lesson, for the protection, and the, what's the other two rhyming words? Direction. For the protection, for the direction, and the reflection of my collective, to put them on their highest path for their highest good. Amen. For the reflection, the protection, and the direction of my collective, to put them on their highest path for their highest good. What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the final message for the protection, reflection, and direction of my collective, of the highest vibration of love, or those that are reaching for it? Final message. They said turn it around. Okay. What is the final message? Yeah, somebody has accepted that this is their lesson, and they've learned something about being willing to do anything for money. Being in this King of Pentacle reverse energy, where it's money above everything, so being in this greedy energy. Okay. Learning to separate your wants from your needs. We're warned about being greedy. I know they say people that have prevalent air placements in their chart are prone to greediness when they're not operating out of their highest nature, because they call it the Vata dosha for air. because they do things, it makes logical sense. You want to live the best life possible, then you need as much money as possible. But we have to learn balance. We have to learn balance. We have to learn gratitude. Uh, we have to learn to uh, the difference between our wants and our needs, and we have to learn how to balance our spirituality with our practicality. Okay, when we're greedy due to unhealed wounds that we have, uh, it can cause us to be tempted to fall into doing things that are dishonest, mischievous, and that will allow us to gain off another person's misfortune. And it is ignorance to believe that you can get good karma by causing misfortune for others. That's an ignorant belief, and it's slothful. It's lazy, you know, to think that you're going to get good karma while trying to cause a misfortune, imbalance, stealing from other people, and think you're going to have a sweet, good life and be in good health and be able to maintain whatever wealth you get. No, you're going to, in the long run, lose more. Okay. That's an ignorant way of thinking. And ignorance is one of the three poisons that impedes spiritual enlightenment. Okay. So somebody learned a lesson. Their spell work backfired. They accept what they're going through right now. They're having issues with their large intestine area because they had to terminate a pregnancy. And they signed a bad contract because they got a new car. But God, divine intervention, wanted to teach this person a lesson. And they are possibly working on themselves right now. Final message, one final card. Self-love. Take care of yourself. Don't do things that are not good for you. Okay, someone's healing right now. They're trying to heal. So whoever this person is, they're trying to heal and they're trying to avoid a tower. They might be trying to avoid a tower that might be connected to them being in that hermit reverse energy, abusing information, and they might be burdened. Maybe they're worried about legal issues for gaining access to people's personal records to possibly blast them or gossip or create a bad reputation for them by, you know, gaining people's personal information through their connections. Okay, so this person's very burdened right now. Okay, uh so they've learned their lesson though. I'm going to end this reading like this, the same way I started. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Okay? Let's remember that the most important love is self love. Love for yourself by treating yourself good, by operating in the highest vibration of love. Guys, I have much love for you guys. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'll see you later on this evening on Love of the Highest Vibration.